Welcome to Get the Tea on Me Royalty. Lately, Spirit has been showing me that even if things do not go exactly the way I plan it, to create in another area. What I'm learning is the key is to just to keep creating because sometimes we're not going to get an immediate result. I mean, just to think about some of the things our ancestors went through. Do you think they were getting immediate results? No, but through time, over time, our ancestors, they won victory after victory. Because they were consistent and they were persistent. I even had gotten to a point because I told you guys that I published like 7 books now, and it got to a point where I had writer's block. I was not able to create. I was not able to think, and it really discouraged me because I had a plan. There was a plan. I was going to do this. I was going to do that, and then I had my own little plan. But then when I got the writer's block, and it really came from, I'm writing about a true story, true events that happened in my life, and so it caused trauma. And so it caused me to get a little bit, emotional, and which caused that writer's block. At the same time, Spirit says, so that don't mean you go and suck your thumb or eat a bowl of popcorn in front of a movie. No, what that means is you go and be creative in another space. And it's kind of like the dragonfly. If you look at the dragonfly, the dragonfly really never lands anywhere. It's just constantly moving from one thing, whether it's eating something or whether it's playing in some water or it's just like boop, boop, boop. And I kind of remind myself of a dragonfly, because even with my client that I was doing her hair today, she said, you really should feel proud of yourself about 2024. She said, you executed a lot. Actually, I published 3 books in 2024, and I learned how to publish the books myself this time. So that was, not only did I become a publisher, I published 3 books in 2024, and she was, and sometimes I don't see those things. Sometimes I just be cranking out stuff. I'm just cranking things out. And I was listening to another YouTuber the other day, and how she was saying, yeah, sometimes I just be cranking stuff out, and it's kind of like I have to realize, that to give myself a pat on the back, because sometimes I be feeling like, I haven't done enough, and I really haven't. I mean, in my eyes, I really haven't done enough. Though Spirit is like, you have, and it sent my client today to tell me you have. Ever since your husband passed, it's only been 2 years, going on 3. You didn't publish 3 books, learned how to publish a book. You went through everything else you needed to go through to keep the fort going, and keep things, running smoothly. So it's like you've done a lot. So, and I don't think small, I think very big. So that's why I'm moving very slow, because I'm not about to do anything any old kind of way. It's just not going to happen, And so, but anyway, you guys, at the end of it all, Spirit has had me into my creativity. And, I even with these earrings that I have on, I made these. These are rose quartz earrings. And I know it probably don't match what I have on, but what matches my blush? But rose quartz, I'm wearing them all day every day, because right now I'm going through a healing process, and your earlobes are a point where you can put copper. See, I put around the rose quartz because copper is compatible. Copper is compatible with my whole astrology, and so is rose quartz. So rose quartz continue to keeping that energy in my frequency. And this is malachite. So I made some malachite rings the other day, you guys. I'm so happy about my little malachite rings. But and then I also made these. These are all crystals. I'm actually made this for a chain. I made a big one. And these are also for the chain. This is orange calcite. I just made this one as well. Turn it around so y'all can kind of see. But yeah. And this is also for a chain to go on my necklace. I also have an amethyst. I made some earrings. I made some earrings to go with my necklace. So this will go on my chain. Bling, bling, bling. Yeah, then I have the orange calcite. It looks like, it doesn't it look like it's shaped like the Africa? And they're gonna look so pretty once I have them on with the earrings to match. And then the beautiful thing is that able to draw energy from these crystals as I wear them. So they're not just for decoration. This one actually helps you if you have psychic abilities. So I have a big crystal that I keep with me all the time, my obsidian, and I hold this in my hand when I'm around people, and this allows me to tap into their thoughts. This allows me to be able to hear what you're thinking and know what you're feeling, as well as protect myself from anything negative that you might be sending. The the necklace that I made to hang everything on is copper as well. So this is copper as well. And so this is very, very powerful jewelry, you guys. Spirit has had me jumping into my creative bag, saying to me, hey, even though this is not going exactly the way you want it to right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and start creating because we have something else coming up. Even with my sewing, because God, Spirit knows I need more space when I'm doing my sewing. Like when I'm creating outfits and designing clothes, baby, I have to have space to spread out my fabrics, all that. So when you're really designing and you're really creating, you need space. And so I'm really glad about this upgrade. I'm about to move. I just spoke about that in my other video, but I'm about to move, and I used to listen to people a lot that would and one person before I even published one book. It was a guy that told me I was trying to get this brother to publish my book, and he asked me what else did I have going on. And I said, well, I'm, starting my nonprofit organization for single mothers. I had just started that, and then I had just got my beauty business, the LLC and all of that going. And he tells me that I had too many horses in one work. I had too many horses in one race. That is what that man told me. He said I had too many horses, that I had too many horses in one race. And in my mind, I'm thinking, no, I don't. I could do all of this, and as I have, as I did, and I shall continue. It was almost like he was trying to discourage me, and this is my book, my biography, the first book that I wrote, Broken Roots. That's also on Amazon. And let me know that, I'm different than most people, because for most people, what I do would be overload. What I do in the way that I give of myself, most people wouldn't be able to do that. Everything doesn't have to look perfect. And what I'm learning is the more I'm in my childlike energy, like my what would you say, your inner child energy, that's when things flow to me the quickest. When I'm not being so serious about everything, when I'm able to see the humor and things. As adults, we get so serious because we become like we're in survival mode, especially if we grew up with trauma. Basically, Spirit has had me in my creative bag because that is what is helping all of my manifestations to move forward much more quickly. So, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because this is how long is this video? Ooh, girl, this video is 21 minutes, y'all. Girl, I'm gonna have to edit the hell out this video. Okay, so at the end of the day, you guys, no matter what they say, in each and every single way, I am royalty. You are royalty. We are royalty family, and I shall see you in a minute. Ashe.